All right, so continuing on, vectors have three kinds of measurements that we're going to look at anyway. Let's let V be a vector. What's a displacement vector? So what does it measure? It obviously, all vectors measure direction, right? But what's the length measure? The magnitude. Distance. So we have distance. A displacement vector is going to measure distance. That's going to be the magnitude, and of course direction. All of them are going to measure direction. If you walked 5 miles in the east direction, right? That's a displacement vector. It tells you how far you walked and in which direction. Again, let's be clear here. The distance is going to be given by the magnitude of the vector, call it V. Okay? What about velocity? So it's going to have and direction in all of these. They all give you a direction. But a velocity vector gives you speed and direction. And so what is the speed going to be? It's going to be the magnitude of your vector, call it V, of your velocity vector. So which is kind of weird, right? The length actually represents a speed, but that's how we do it. And then force would give you what? Okay, newtons, but it could be pounds, right? So force would give you, I don't know, to be redundant, force and direction, right? But your point is well taken. Force is usually measured in newtons or perhaps pounds, right? So once again, though, the force is going to be the length of the vector. So now the actual length represents a force, perhaps in pounds or newtons, which is kind of weird too, but forces add vectorially, so we use vectors to represent them. Is that clear? 3 types of vectors? Okay.